let's be honest here. The Nintendo NX is going to be irrelevant, and one way you can tell this is just by looking at Nintendo's marketing right now. So my dad was watching some TV show on Roku, and if you've ever had to use a Roku, there are ads before each show. And well, there was this ad for, let's just say, the Nintendo 3DS, okay? There was this ad for the 3DS. I forget which 3DS it was. It was either the new one or the 3DS XL new or the 2DS. That doesn't matter, though. What does matter is how they were marketing it. Instead of marketing it towards gamers as a new place to get the newest games, they were showing old games like Pokemon X and Y or New Super Mario 2. And to make matters worse, when they were showing off this system in the ads, they weren't showing it as a game system to get your newest games. They were showing it as a game system to get when you want to babysit little Jimmy when he's bothering you again. It's like that's what they were marketing it as. They were showing moms in it. They were showing kids playing the games. And what they weren't showing were the newest games for systems, or the core gamer demographic that many Nintendo fans online fall into. I mean, you go online, you'll see many grown men talking about how hardcore Nintendo is. But then you look at their marketing, and they're marketing it towards kids. Then you look at Sony and Microsoft's marketing. They're popular among kids to some extent, and they're marketed to gamers, not little kids. Not moms. They're marketed to gamers, okay? And nowadays, if you look at what the little kiddies are playing, they're not playing Nintendo systems. They're playing these things. They're called smartphones, and they are cheap. I got this one from Best Buy for literally just $30. That's how much it cost. $30. That's all it cost for the smartphone. And it's not that bad, actually, because let me open up CPU-Z. Now, you probably know that the 3DS has 256 megs of RAM, and the new one has... Oh, yeah, that's the new 3DS. The new 3DS has 256 megabytes of RAM, from what I can recall. Look at this right here. This right here. This has a quad-core processor. Look at this right here. See? Quad-core. And it also has... under RAM, 1 gig of RAM. That's right, this phone costs $30. It's got more RAM than the Nintendo 3DS does. It's got more CPU cores than the 3DS does, and new 3DS. They're faster too. And it's a $30 system. So with the Nintendo systems, you're paying all this money for a marked up system, and the games cost more on it too. This, on the other hand, sure, many games aren't that great for them, but these things have games that are free or 99 cents. And when you have kids, they're going to go for stuff like this, okay? Because if you're a kid, you probably don't have all the money in the world unless you have rich parents. I mean, I didn't when I was a kid. And, I mean, many kids will play these games for free. They're not always going to be begging mom to buy a $40 Pokemon game because it's a new thing. It's easier to sell kids on games that are cheap than expensive games. And that's the thing with Nintendo. They do not know who they're marketing to anymore because kids have clearly moved on from Nintendo systems. They are not playing games on Nintendo systems anymore. They are playing games on cell phones and maybe laptops and game consoles as well. They are not playing games on Nintendo. And if they're at home, they're sure not playing games on Nintendo because the Wii U has been such a disaster that they are replacing it with the Nintendo NX. That's how bad Nintendo's doing. And with this marketing campaign that just came out, Nintendo's proving that they're still out of touch and they're still trying to chase an audience that left them. That's all that needs to be said. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.